Does have. Now we go.
No.
That was pretty awesome.
That was good, Troy.
Right, I reckon that's the take. We'll use that take.
Because I only want the Russian government to know my dirty secrets.
Your job's to sit there and just take it like a man.
Get on the ground.
Yes, even though Carl's not here, it still makes us laugh.
I see why you mix things up a little bit. You should have said you should have had take it like a man and then cut to the other bit where he's like, ugh.
Yes, welcome to this bonus episode. Troy and I are just going to do a little episode without Carl. Sorry, Carl, in advance.
Welcome
But
everybody to the Average Blokes bonus episode.
Yes,
There
we
we
can talk
go.
about your gay little Battlefield game next episode.
That'll be the next bonus episode. Yes.
But Troy and I are going to be going through our experiences so far with Pokemon Legends ZA, which came out on the Switch and the Switch 2. And yeah,
Who's that Pokemon?
it's Pikachu. Oh,
That's not that. It's not that one.
Damn, that's unfortunate. I really thought it was.
I got these old ones.
Yes. So, yeah, because Troy got it for my birthday, which I asked him for, and he actually did a really good job because for those who are in Australia, Big W had it far cheaper than EB Games and JB Hi-Fi, from my
Yeah, that
understanding.
was ridiculously cheap.
And
I can
even-
see why.
and-
I can see why it was cheap though, considering it was a half-baked game.
yeah, because I mean, kind of yes and no. Because the thing I have with it is, why is that background stop music going? I'm so confused.
It's just your background music.
Is because this is like a brand new game and it's on 2 platforms, but like the fact that it was so cheap was kind of surprising. But then at the
That
same
is
time, I
weird.
guess there is a slightly less content in this game compared to like the previous Legends game. I generally feel because
Well, I guess you could say, technically.
you never played Pokemon Legends Arceus, did you?
Arceus? No, but I understand that it had the same similar battle concept thing. Or
Correct.
Didn't you have the same battle?
No, it was set in the tone of the old turn by turn.
So it was still turn by turn, but the Pokemon were out in front of them, 3-dimension like.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And you couldn't. Oh yeah, you could actually walk them around as well. I think from memory.
So
yeah.
you know in the previous episode when I was talking to Kyle about how I think or you actually more so, but I was talking about how it's got the same. I think it was. No, it was someone else. No, I was talking to a guy at the working bee I was at. I think.
Yes.
And he said the new Pokemon game had a turn based similar to what is it called Final Fantasy style. Or no, not Final Fantasy. It was some sort of,
Palworld?
it was like Final Fantasy X style
Oh, okay.
combat.
Yeah, a lot of
And
people, a lot of people saying this is the online community, so take it with a lot of grain of salt and toxicity. But they always say, "Oh, this is very funny. Pokemon are now stealing Power World's technique and
I
copy
heard that.
pasting."
Yeah, they're what was it? I recently watched a video where it said they stole a Power World mechanic.
Yeah, the dodge roll.
Is
But
that the
because
dodge roll?
the dodge roll was in Pokemon Legends Arceus. If they had half a brain,
Oh, was it? Mm.
yes,
It's also been in a lot of other games.
yes. It's not just a Pokemon versus Power World thing. It's every other RPG game that's had dodge features or techniques. But
That's true, but they're not all patenting stuff that's been around for ages.
yeah, I suppose so. I want to quickly go off the top before we get to our experiences and shared and whatnot. The first week of Pokemon Legends ZA has sold 5.8 million units globally in its first week of release.
And that's all that's going to sell.
I think it actually will sell quite more. The fact that it's over 2 consoles is actually quite telling, I think. The other thing is too, I don't know how they.
Yeah, they're money grabbers.
I don't know where they get the data off, but because there's so many ways of purchasing. Like there's the digital download version, which you buy off the Nintendo store, e-store, whatever it's called, and then you obviously buy it physically online and many outlets, I guess, physically
What?
as well.
Oh, physical copy, yes.
Yeah, physical copies. Yeah,
And then those are the 2 ways you can get the game.
yeah. Or if you're like the people who somehow got hands on it a week before when it was leaking. Yeah, Game Freak have this crazy tendency to be like the most leaked I guess when it comes to their games, there's just so much that's leaked of all of their stuff.
Mm.
Like even so much like Gen 10 stuff has been leaked already, and stuff like Nintendo are like, we need you to shut that down. Like, can you please delete that content? So it's I don't know what it is with Game Freak and Pokemon and Nintendo. They always get leaked. But anyway,
So I'm confused. Is this considered a new generation game or not?
no, this is still Gen 9.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's Gen 9.
And I've been very confused because I see a lot of different Pokemon from different generations that I recognize and ones that I don't recognize. Are there any new Pokemon in this game?
There is no new Pokemon in this game. However,
Wow. Was there new Pokemons in Legend of Arceus besides?
Yes, there were. There were. Yes, Sneasler, Weirdeer, Basculegion, Overquill, and I'm forgetting. I think I'm forgetting another one. I think I'm forgetting one. Oh, Ursaluna.
Okay. So it actually had no. Well, so that's a point to them.
Yes,
No,
it's a
it's not
point to
looking-
Arceus.
It's not looking good so far.
The one thing I will give Legend ZA is that we finally have a way of getting hands on Zygarde, because Zygarde was meant to be Gen 6. Like there was a game, so Pokemon Legends X and Y came out, and there was meant to be a Pokemon Z,
Mm-hmm.
and it was going to focus on Zygarde, but due to time pressures and budgets, they cut it, which was disappointing. And so the way they gave us Zygarde was in Gen 7. And there was no backstory to Zygarde. It's like, here you are, we're in Aloha in Hawaii. Here's Zygarde for some reason.
Isn't that good? Sounds exactly what they've done with this game.
So in one way, that's kind of why I'll give it some credit in the ways that people can get hands on Zygarde. The other way people could get hands on Zygarde.
But couldn't you catch it, as you just said, in the previous game that you just
Well,
said?
in
Gen
Sword
7?
Shield, in Sword Shield, you can, yes.
Okay,
But
so
you have
what's
to buy
so
the
good about?
you'd have to buy DLC to get it.
Okay, so you can get it in this game without buying DLC, is what you're
I guess so,
saying.
yes. But
I
in
don't,
Sword,
I don't
so in-
think that's a positive.
Well, in Sword Shield though, in Sword Shield you can get it shiny. That's the only positive. That's personally my opinion why it's a positive.
I see. You can get it.
For shiny hunters, they can get the different colors I got.
Oh, so you can get a shiny one in this game versus Sword and Shield, where you can't get a shiny one.
No, other way around, Troy.
So that's a negative then.
Yeah, to a degree. But if people don't care about shiny, technically,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm only teasing.
no, that's okay. Yeah,
I found
so
it quite funny the amount of stuff that's been going around, and the amount of negatives people have been talking about this game and how it's terrible and it's a cash grab. And I haven't because I don't want to spoil the gameplay for me or anything. I haven't been looking at any of them, but there's so many Starmie memes.
yes.
And there's like the one
Yes.
video where it's got a guy the thumbnail's like the Pokemon character, and they're like standing next to a window, and it's like
Oh.
on the ground sideways, like
Yes.
and someone it's like someone's painted on a window, and I'm like, oh yeah, the windows in this game are kind of like just stuck on.
People are like trying to actually defend that though, because they're like, oh, but if you actually go to France, you actually tell that's what their windows look like.
What they look like they've been
flat.
glued on.
It's kind of funny
Plastered
because like
on.
you get the best of both worlds. You get people pissing off on France because people hate France. Like as Carl, we all know Carl. He hates the French.
I wouldn't even
So
say it's
it's-
France. It's just Paris, apparently.
It's just Paris, but it's
Isn't Paris
know.
actually designed like round like that though as well?
vaguely yes.
Well, that's good, man. I can't wait to get Pokemon Pokemon MB based on Melbourne, Australia.
No, that's not going to happen. The next Gen 10 game is going to be based in Southeast Asia, apparently.
I'm surprised they haven't created like I showed you that video of like the what a Pokemon game in Australia would look
Yes,
like. And it had
yes.
those starter designs were sick.
They
Like
were,
the
yeah,
platypus one, etc. Like I think it's a fire platypus. Oh no, it was a
Yes.
water platypus.
yes.
But
Anyway, let's not talk about Gen 10. Let's talk about Legends ZX. That's what we're here for.
I'm not talking about Gen 10. I'm talking about these concept.
Oh,
ideas.
sorry. Yes, apologies. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes, concept. Yes, yes.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. Jackson, is it a good game?
It took like, so this is the problem. Everyone hypes up and gets Debbie Downer on the internet and that's my problem. I
I'm
always
gonna
go to the
need
internet.
single word answers. Thanks.
Yes, I do like it.
No, I'm kidding. Continue.
No, it's cool. So this is the problem with the internet because I do go on there a bit, and I guess I get influenced a little bit by people's opinions and what they think.
Yeah,
But then
you're-
again,
you're
I
a
should
Pokemon
stronghold
fan.
my own opinion and just like let the game come out and then enjoy it for what it is and for what I think it is. And yeah, I think the new battling system is very unique and it's very good. It's
I don't
definitely
know
a
about that.
because the one thing, right? I don't know if you know this, but they've got rid of the abilities, so there's no abilities in this game.
Oh yes. Well, considering I never even bothered looking at those or thinking
That's
of those.
yeah, that's I thought so. Yeah.
Like I never. Yeah, the abilities didn't really affect me. It doesn't even affect the game unless you're playing an online game against other people. If you
Mm,
ask me,
yeah.
with abilities.
So I'm about I don't even know if I'm halfway through, but I've got 14 zones or 13 zones unlocked, and apparently there's still more to go, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. The problem with it's not a problem, but every time I play an open world game, I spend most of the time just exploring randomly. Like I don't. Oh look, there's a side mission. I guess I can do a side mission. Oh, there's a main quest. Yeah, I'll do the main quest later. This is every time I play an open world game. Like my favorite open world game is Just Cause. Those games were the best fun because you can just do whatever.
So
And,
I'm going to stop you a little bit. So AZ isn't an open world game. It's quite literally a locked in world game.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's a restricted open world game. Yes.
No, it's not really an open world game. You can either go through corridors, or you can climb a ladder and then jump around rooftops.
Parkour.
Parkour. Yeah, pretty the worst parkour ever. Oh god.
Parkour.
I was talking to Courtney the other day, and I was showing her the game, and I'm like, "How retarded is this?" Right? There's this fence in front of me.
Oh yes.
And even though I can leap over these buildings, leap over these rooftops because they're sideways, I can't leap over the ones that are straight. And this fence, which is half the size of my character, I can't get over. So what I have to do is I have to jump off these steps next to the fence, do this little hover thing
Yes.
with
And
the
then
phone, and go around the steps onto the bit of wood.
Yes. I know the one you do. I know exactly the one you're talking about.
Is it to get and because the game wants me to run all the way around these rooftops just to get over there to where this big what is it mega over what is it mega completely forgotten. It's about the mega overload.
Oh
The
yeah.
Pokemon
Okay.
that are about to explode or
The
mega
rogue,
evolve.
the rogue.
Rogue mega. Yeah, because this Pokemon's got this purple gunk around it, and it's going to rogue mega evolve. And I can see the game wants me to go in a full semicircle round. I'm just going to hop this fence by hovering a little and then jump down.
Passing through. But yeah, that's Pokemon logic has always been funny like that though when it comes to the 3D games where what do you mean I can't jump on this ledge? It's literally like a foot high.
No, it's just lazy game design.
Yeah, it is a little bit. But
So
yeah,
I was talking to because I was talking to Christian today, and I said, "Did you get the new?" I quickly finished our conversation because we were talking about other things, but I said, "Did you get the new Pokemon game?" And he goes, "Yes." And I go, "Did you?" And I go, "You enjoying it?" And he goes, "Yeah, but I play the games for the mechanics, not for this or whatever." So all the people online are talking crap, and I didn't even say anything except, "Did you enjoy the game, or are you
yeah.
enjoying the game?"
Yeah, okay. Well, I should ask you the same question, Troy. Are you enjoying the game?
I am, yes.
What do you like about it so far?
I like I like basically that it's another one of those 3D Pokemon games, and that it's basically a DLC for Legends Arceus, not Legends Arceus. Sorry, what's the other one? Scarlet and Violet. It's basically just a DLC version, Scarlet and Violet, with a different battle mechanic.
Yeah.
I am enjoying the game, but it does have a lot of flaws, and not just from a Pokemon perspective or a game perspective. Just there's so much irritating things about the game. So I'll give an example. The whole climbing these what are they? The scaffolding thing. It's like they just put it there so that you had something to do.
Yes. I don't remember. Do you remember the Froakie side quest?
No, I don't think I don't even know if I've done it.
So to
That's-
get Froakie, you have to do these 3 scaffold courses.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
And
yes. I'm up to the 3rd one, and I just never
Oh.
went up there, up to the top of the map
That's
to
the
do it. I'm
worst
like,
one. That's the worst one.
I did the first 2, and I was like, well, I'll go up there later, and I still haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
The,
So
the,
yeah.
the other thing is, this is kind of a big thing for me. Now, it's not a bad thing, but it's just one of those. It's just I used to play Pokemon games, right, when I was very young, and I would catch 6 Pokemon, or I'd decide what my team is going to be, basically,
Mhm.
and I'd catch a couple of Pokemon, but at the end of the game, I'd probably have maybe 10 Pokemon at the most when I was younger. Like, I'd go through the old games, I would not catch any Pokemon.
Mhm.
Like, I'd
Yeah,
go through,
I know what you mean.
I'd get the ones that I wanted, and then I'd maybe get a couple more that I wanted, or just because I felt like it.
Mm.
But I remember looking at these empty boxes in the games. But now that I'm a bit older, it's a bit boring just to do that. So I do catch Pokemon now. But I've
Yeah.
never played a Pokemon game that actually forces you to catch Pokemon.
If you played Pokemon Legends Arceus, you'd find that out.
Yes, but like that game's completely different to a bunch of other Pokemon games. And
It's
frankly,
different, yeah.
maybe I don't want to do that.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, because the whole premise behind that game was that you're meant to help create the first ever Pokédex.
Well, see,
And
that
so
makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
like,
it's
and so
set.
does every Pokemon game in the sense that you got to fill a Pokédex, or you
Yeah.
got to catch them all.
Yeah, you're basically
I've-
playing the role as a trainer. Like if you were in a Pokemon world, this is what you'd be doing.
Okay, but so besides that game, have there been any other games where are you actually forced to catch Pokemon? Is that how it works?
The only thing that they sort of force you to catch Pokemon is to get rewards for the HM, TMs, whatever.
Same
And
as
so,
this
like,
game.
the Mabel's rewards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking about this game. I'm not talking about the old games. I'm trying to remember if Legends Arceus had any reward system.
Half the side quests I've done so far are go catch this Pokemon, show me this
Yeah.
Pokemon. Can you
Yeah.
Mega Evolve this Pokemon?
That's basically what Legends.
Okay, there's one that I
Arceus was
haven't
like.
done, and it's like, I need to see every single form of Floetta or whatever, the flower one.
Yes, Flabébé. Yeah,
You
that
know,
annoys me too.
Most of the ones I've done, it's like, can you show me a Mega Camerat? And I'm like, yeah, I've actually caught one of those. Like, 'cause it's, yeah, sure. Or Camerupt or whatever it's called.
Camerupt, yeah. When I first encountered that Flabébé side quest, I'm like, well, I'll see you never again. You want to see every flower color? No, I'll do that another time. See ya.
Yes. Well, actually, I was looking. I'm like, does it say 5 or 4? It turns out there's
There's
only
5.
4. There's 5.
There's orange,
there was
white,
only-
blue, yellow, red.
I've got blue, red, orange, yellow, and there's a white. Maybe that's why
Yeah.
I'm missing the white one.
Yep.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. Because I looked it up online at one point. I just Googled. I'm like, oh, there's only 4. Excellent. I've got all 4 of them.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a 5th. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The game says, show 0 out of 5 shown and all that.
Mm.
But yeah, there's a fair few other things that require you to catch specific Pokemon and Pokemon. The good thing is they're all quite easy to catch, and half of them I've just caught anyway.
Yeah.
But if I was someone who just wanted to get through the storyline,
Mhm.
it would be a bit different. The storyline is an absolute joke.
Can I ask you something about the storyline so far?
Sure.
Have you noticed that there's no evil people or evil team? There's no.
Yeah, there is a group. That's where I've just gotten to. There is
okay.
there is a shady organization, but I don't think they're the bad guys, if you know what I mean, in the
Yeah.
game. There's no
Because
bad guy team.
There's usually a protagonist in every other game. There's always a bad group or a bad team, but like, because like
Well,
in Emerald, there was Omega. It was Team Aqua and Magma. Like for
Yeah,
when you
I
played.
know, and you had Team Rocket before that, and then you had
Yeah.
Team what was the one from Diamond and Pearl? Team Galaxy or something?
Galactica.
Galactica. Okay, well, I never played those ones, but there you go.
Mhm.
There is actually like a team, but I've just gotten up to it, and so far you're kind of forced to work with them
Oh,
a little bit, which is also kind of, again, the storylines. It's just literally like, oh, this person on your team owes money to this group.
because what I'm learning so far is that you're meant to, from what I'm my experience so far is that we're here to save Lumio City. Like AZ keeps saying, oh, "Save her, please save her." You can hear her cry. Okay, weirdo, you're hearing towns cry.
Basically. Well, no, it's and all the so. The other thing is, I didn't know they were called the gym leaders, but apparently the ranking up trainers
Promotion
are meant to
battles.
be promotion battles are meant to be like gym leaders or the equivalent of, right? The first 4 people I think you verse, or maybe 5, I can't remember, maybe it's 3, but they're just randoms, and you just walk up and verse them.
The taxi driver.
Yeah, and then you get to one guy. What's his name? The organization's secretary or something. Have you fought him yet? The guy that jumps your rank.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Vinny. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you finally meet someone who's actually like a character,
Yes.
and you got to do something for him, and then you rank up in that.
Mm.
And then, did you first the electric chick?
Yes. The VTuber.
Suddenly it goes to. Oh, you got
my
to do all this
gosh!
crap. You got to verse this guy. You got to verse this. You got to do all the fucking. What's my favorite color? What's my favorite fucking crochet?
Naveem? I think it's the character on your team. Naveem or Nareem.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Like your team's in a strategic meeting. He's just looking at her stream.
I have no interest. I have no interest in these side characters. They have no depth. I didn't even
Yes.
realize that dude was a dude. I thought it was a girl until they called him a he.
See, this is the thing, because like people online say, this is why Pokemon should have voice acting. I'm like, they do have voice acting. The Pokemon will have cries. But
yeah, I didn't
yeah.
realize a dude until they started using the word he.
Yeah.
And
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
but it jumps from it jumps straight from verse this random taxi driver, as you put it, to you have to sneak into a fucking concert, an event. Then you have to get all the answers correct. Then you have to verse a super fan in a Pokemon battle. Then you have to verse an old man in a Pokemon battle, just to verse this chick, who I could not give a fuck about because I don't care about real life, like streamers, people who do that stuff as much. You've cut out. Your audio's gone. What happened, Jackson? What happened? Well. Voice mode closed itself.
Yeah, very helpful voice mod.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, see?
Yes.
I told you. And then you finally get to this girl and you verse her, right? And that's all well and good. But then I don't know if you verse the next guy after that, because that's the guy I just recently beat. Well, the next gym leader or next promotion battle, it's even more piss farting around. You've cut off again. Jackson, you're gone. Oh, where did he go? What's going on? You got time to? Can you hear me? Is the question. Okay, well, I'll just continue on then. So you basically you gotta do just as much piss farting around to verse the next guy as well, and it's suddenly jumped from like a 10 to 11 in the amount of work you have to do, and suddenly there's actually like side plots to these gym leaders, but you're already up to rank D, so you only got like 3 more of these things to do.
Yeah, okay. I heard all that, by the way.
Yeah. So, and my final point before I get into like, I don't mean to rant on because I'm not complaining as much about this. It's a little bit annoying, but it's been like this for every Pokemon game. If you want to get through a storyline, you got to, it's got to be entertaining as well.
There's
my final point that's kind of negative. I might say other things because there's positives to the game as well. I'll say that it's not bad, but my final negative thing, just developmentally, is why would you bother having the elevator, the light?
when you have the flaming ladders, yeah.
When you've got ladders, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Oh, my final actually, and after that, the hover phone thing is a pretty horrible mechanic.
Imagine though with that hologram that you held the button and you actually hovered longer.
Yeah, or just hovered.
would-
You didn't fall and then lift up. If you just
Yeah.
hovered in the air for a second or two. There
Yes.
were so many better ways of doing that mechanically wise. It's just been such a pain when I do it and I'm like heading up and the roof has got this little ledge sticking out
Ledge,
and
get
you just
stuck
hit
under
the
it.
ledge and fall. There's
Yeah.
so many that I've had to climb the same building 5 different times for different things and it's drove me insane.
The so my negatives is, well, actually before I do, I was gonna make a point before my microphone went farty party. We're talking about the electrical girl. So when we versus Superfan, I don't know if you noticed the dialogue box for that one, but particularly, but it was very funny. It was like, a Superfan who's known her forever, Canary forever, versus this one guy, random guy who's known her for one day, and he beats me. I guess I accept defeat. I'm like, what?
Okay, I think I skipped through that.
That's
I
understandable.
read most of it. I read the important stuff,
It's just,
like the Curry Tower.
I'm just like, I like putting myself in these situations where I'm like, I'm that super fan, and like this random bloke out of nowhere seems to know all the answers to the questions. You know, he knows the right food to buy as well, and he beats me.
So would you? So the funny thing is, the very first question, I think, because you've got the guy in your speaker,
Yes.
I think he says this one doesn't matter. Just choose whatever you want.
Oh. Okay.
I could have sworn that's what it said, right? So I went to the no section,
Oh,
right?
you went false.
I went false, right? And it goes, no, that's not the right answer. You need to go to the correct answer.
Oh, so my god.
You can't get it wrong.
You can't get it wrong.
You can't get it wrong. It's like the start of the game all over again, where it's like, no, don't go that way. You got to
Yeah,
go this way.
'cause
No,
I've-
come meet us at the top of the roof. You can't get through that way.
I've seen a lot of comments saying how it's very handheldy, and I was not aware of that because I actually googled the answers, thinking, oh, if I get it wrong, I probably have to reset the whole thing. Like, I have to
Oh,
go back
did
to the
you?
start.
No, you cannot get it wrong. And the
Yeah,
guy
well-
tells you exactly where to go.
Yeah, that's where I was pressing the A button constantly,
'cause
so
I-
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Because I
part.
thought it was just, it doesn't matter. It's just showing you the mechanics. So I went, I know this is the wrong answer. I'm going to go over to this one and choose it. And the guy in your mouthpiece is in your thing is
Narrating.
like, no, that's wrong. You
Narrating.
need to go over to the other one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, what's the point of doing this fake test? What's the point of this pretending?
Oh, you probably don't remember this, but there's one element of the story that I've liked, of the game I've liked so far. I guess it's a story. You probably weren't aware, but the guy called L who walks up to you when Zygarde
one
approaches
eye?
you and wants you to battle you.
The one eye guy?
Yes.
Or- Yeah, I
Yeah.
know him, yeah.
I think
Yeah, I like
he
that character. Because he's
he-
actually mysterious.
was the main. I think he's the main protagonist from XY.
Ah, okay.
So his story was that he was trying to build a super weapon to create peace or something from memory. I can't remember. And he was using mega energy to make the weapon. But however, there's some connection with him and AZ because AZ is 3,000 years old apparently.
Yes, I've heard, and so is the Pokemon, the Floette.
Yes,
or whatever
Floette.
it is.
Yeah.
So I've been told.
And so the thing I liked about, so after you battle Zygarde, L comes out and says his thing, and at the very end he says AZ will eventually pay for his sins. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yes.
So I'm kind of intrigued to see where that goes for the rest of the story because yeah, at the moment I was like, you must just protect Lumino City. I'm like, okay,
Look, I'd say the story's not bad on paper,
so far.
but there hasn't been a story so far. That's
Yeah.
the problem I've got. It's just the story's been, as you said, we got to save the city. We got to defeat these mega evolutions.
Yeah.
Like no explanation or anything like that.
It's
The,
it's worth noting though. So Pokemon Legends, this game is spurred on because Pokemon Legends Arceus was such a success, and so like ever since Pokemon have gone to 3D, every game has almost felt like a test demo for the next gen game or the next upcoming game. And so Legends Arceus was such a good positive seller and had like good rating reviews. There weren't too much negative things about it. Is that obviously all right? We can do another Legends game, and there were a lot of rumors like, "Oh, what's it gonna be? What are they gonna do?"
Oh, that's
And-
why it's called Legends AZ, because it's like those games. I see. What was because I never played any of the Legends games. How similar are the mechanics to this game to those games? Because it
Almost
feels
similar.
like you're the same character from Scarlet and Violet running around, but you're just doing a different battle style.
No, so Legends Arceus, it's ancient Sinnoh, and so you're basically playing. They call it Hisui. So before it was all civilized and whatnot, it was like I think it's set like 100 years ago.
What are you talking about, Jackson? I'm talking about the mechanics.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to explain like the differences. So you craft your own balls. That's one
Yeah, you
difference.
do.
Well, you don't craft your own balls, but you craft a lot of items essentially. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what you're going to play, I think.
No. I was
Okay.
gonna play like that. I was tempted to play that actually.
You could like so the same catching mechanism. You didn't have to do a battle to catch them. You can stealth through grass
Throw the
to
ball,
catch.
yeah.
Um,
Stealth is not my
Yeah.
favorite.
Alphas
When it comes to
were the
Pokemon battles.
yeah, alphas were first introduced in Legends Arceus, so that's carried over. What else is kind of? I guess the reward system for catching Pokemon and doing those tasks like Mabel's rewards. You
Okay,
would get-
but what I'm saying is this feels like they've just taken Scarlet and Violet and combined it with Legends Arceus.
Oh, I see.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah.
Because the character and all the mechanics and all the items that you pick up and all that, and
Yeah.
even the way it's very Scarlet Violet, which I like. I
yeah.
like those games.
It's a good hybrid of the two.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
The thing that I like the battling system to a degree. But I do find it kind of annoying the way they've altered some of the moves so that they're not overpowered. For example,
Did you make the same mistake I did? Was with the plus moves.
what about them?
So you press the plus button to activate the plus moves. I didn't.
That's correct.
I didn't register that for some reason.
So I remembered that. I just didn't bother with it.
Yeah.
Right, half the time I didn't bother with it, and then at one point I was like, "This is really annoying. How do I do the plus? How do I make the move a plus move again?" I'm like, what button?
Mega
I'm pushing
Evolve.
a bunch of different buttons. I'm like, what? So I went into the thing and checked, and I go, "Oh, of course you got to push the plus button.
Yeah.
That makes."
Or
that
apparently
makes
when you're
sense.
Mega Evolved, you always use plus moves.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, but I don't want to have to Mega Evolve my Pokemon to do
Yes.
any damage. It doesn't
Yes.
make sense to have, like, it's. I understand Mega Evolving and Plus moves doing more damage. I
Yeah.
get that, but it feels like they've gone, what we're gonna do is when they're versing a Rogue Mega Pokemon, we're gonna add a 3x times the damage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like specifically. So again, it's forcing you to use plus moves and to Mega Evolve. That's another thing. I don't like being forced to do stuff.
So that was another mechanic. Those two things you've mentioned are kind of mechanics brought over from Legends Arceus. So the plus moves back in Legends Arceus, they weren't called plus; they were called mastered moves. So then what you could do is that you could use a stronger version of the move, or you can use a lighter version. And so in that game, turns were based on your speed. So if you used a strong version of a move, say for example, if you use a strong version of Giga Drain, that means because you've used a strong move, you have to wait an extra turn for you to attack next. If you used an agile move, the fast light move, that means you can do two moves in once. So I guess that's kind of the mechanism they've brought over from Legends Arceus, and they've simplified it into just a plus move. Because speed doesn't really matter so much. The speed is related to how much time your move recovers. So you use your move and you have to wait 6 seconds cooldown or whatever. But if you increase your speed, then that just makes the cooldown go faster.
So
And the other mechanism was so in Legends Z8 we battled Mega Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. In
Yep.
Legends Arceus you battled Rogue Alpha Pokemon, and each biome, each of those parts of the map you went to, there was like 1 or 2 rogue bosses, and then after that there was scattered just alpha Pokemon,
okay.
which is
Makes
what
sense,
they've got
makes sense.
in.
So it's very similar in that regard, which they've got the alphas running around as well.
Yeah.
So they just made them. Yeah, I understand. The thing about the battling, I like the battle system, but it also kind of irritates me. Just a few key things that it's such a simple. So your Pokemon, it's a bit annoying when there's no point in using what do they call move, like the moves that are continuously going off. Like if you use Whirlpool or something or Fire Spin,
Yes.
there's absolutely no point in using them. Like there's no
Oh,
point
gosh.
because the the Pokemon that you're versing, whether it's a trainer, whether it's someone else, they just run away or just move away. But your Pokemon, no matter what I do, it always runs through a sandstorm back and forth and gets hit by a sandstorm, and it does a shit ton more damage.
So I've learned a trick with that. When you hold down L2 to lock on a Pokemon to battle, to tell your Pokemon to battle, what
Yep.
you do is just let go of L2 and your Pokemon just runs back to you, essentially.
No, that's the problem I've got. Is my Pokemon is always running back to me no matter what.
Ah, okay. So,
So
when
I either have to sit still,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
which
I see
isn't
what you're
very
saying.
good,
yeah,
right, or the Pokemon is running back to me.
yes. So,
So it's
what you
there's
need
no.
to what you need to do is don't use physical attacks. Use special attacks because special attacks your Pokemon fires from range, so you don't have to have that close combat.
But it doesn't matter. The other Pokemon comes up to my
I mean, that's
Pokemon
true.
anyway.
That is
no matter
true.
what I do, like if there was a way for me to call the Pokemon back to me or send it further away, it would make sense.
There are moves called there's U-turn, which is a bug move, which does that. It makes your Pokemon attack, and then it
I
gets
know
instant
I've
call
used
back,
that, and I've used the water version
Flip
of it
turn.
too. Flip turn or whatever
which
it's
is a
called.
hilarious name.
I use Aqua Jet and Flip turn to just go pichum pichum pichum.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, and then that's well and good and all, but I'm trying to remember what happened. I remember the Pokemon. So I'll use a physical attack, and so my Pokemon will attack the opponent's Pokemon. It will defeat the Pokemon, right? And then it will instantly, because it's instantly beaten the opponent, it comes running back to me through a sandstorm, gets damaged.
Oh, okay.
Then they send out their second Pokemon. I do the same thing. My Pokemon runs through the sandstorm, hits their Pokemon, instant defeat, runs back to me, gets hit, and it gets hit like 4 times.
Wow, I keep hitting this thing.
And I'm sitting there going, like, I know I can move around it, but
yeah.
but it's
I'll give you another tip. You probably already know this, but give it a citrus berry.
what is that?
Because what happens when during battle, if your Pokemon
But I want
takes
it to
like
Mega
some amount of
Evolve.
damage, they'll eat the citrus berry and they gain health points back.
I'd rather just open up the thing and give it a potion
fair,
and have
that's fair.
a Mega
That's fair.
Evolution. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't. It's just kind of. It's
Silly.
just kind of irritating.
It's
some
silly.
of the stuff. Yeah, it's silly. It's a silly. And the other, so the other thing is, it's been fun, the battle mechanic, but also, it's kind of so. I've got what's the evolved form of I've got Emboar, right? And I told you this earlier. It's Emboar or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
Emboar's the final stage.
Yeah, I've got Emboar
I
and
think.
I've got I've got Heat Crash,
Heat crash.
right?
Bam.
And it's
Now
just
what?
it's that's pretty much even against water Pokemon. I'm like Heat Crash, instant defeat because it's a tiny Pokemon and apparently it's based on your weight. So the only Pokemon I actually have to do more than one attack with most of the time is when I verse something like an Onyx, which weighs more, and Heat Crash does very little damage.
Yes.
But every other Pokemon, especially if it's a bug or grass type, which you encounter so many in this game,
Yeah.
95% of the battle play has been me doing Heat Crash. This giant boar, like red boar thing, disappears and then reappears on top of the other Pokemon, and the other Pokemon just goes, oh, and gets defeated, and then, disappears, and the person throws out the next victim.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I like the battling, but yeah, because my starter was Chikorita, so yeah, my experiences with Chikorita have been very minimal because my thing is every time I've played a Pokemon game, I've always picked a grass type because I just like grass for some reason, and so I got it to level 40, and I'm like, cast you aside because I've got other toys to play with, like use Lucario or stuff like that, because the way this game works, how they give you, like, essentially you battle the rogue Mega Evolved
I know, they're just ridiculously
Absol.
overleveled.
They give you an Absol and it's like, level 30 Absol. Okay, cool, thanks.
I used it for like 2 minutes or something. I was
You
done
didn't
with
use Absol that much? Okay, fair
it.
enough.
No, not at all.
I like
I
Absol.
didn't. I got given a because did you get the Rolts at the start?
Yes.
Yeah, I got the Ralts, and I barely used Ralts or had Gardevoir. Gardevoir. I had Gardevoir or whatever. I can't pronounce it.
Get the Mal version, Gallade.
In my-
Gallade's a pretty good one.
In my party until but I had the evolutions or the Mega Evolution Stone for it, so I
Yeah.
wanted that. And I used to like Gardevoir.
Yes.
I'm
fair enough.
struggling to pronounce the name, but I used to like Gardevoir. But in this game, it has been the absolute most useless Pokemon for me.
Really? Okay, fair enough.
Every time I've sent it out, it gets defeated in 2 moves, no matter what its level is.
Yeah, because it's got 2 typings, and those 2 typings together aren't too great. Because
Oh, yeah, the Fairy and Psychic,
you got
yeah.
Psychic Fairy. Fairy's weak to Steel and Poison, and then you got Psychic, which is weak to Ghost, Bug,
And Psychic.
No, it's not weak to itself.
I think it is. Ghost
No,
is
it's
weak
not.
to Ghost.
Yes, Dragon's weak to Dragon.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, strong against Dragon, I guess. I don't,
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's.
But yeah, it's been absolutely useless. The most useful Pokemon besides Emboar has been using Blastoise. Blastoise.
That's the thing with my team is I've lacked a water type.
You should have chosen Blastoise. Blastoise.
Nah. In hindsight, yes, but I can go catch a Magikarp and evolve to a Gyarados.
Gyarados has been useless for me too,
That's fair.
which is very surprising.
All I wanted to do was get an Alpha Magikarp because it's got Hydro Pump.
What's that? An alpha what?
An Alpha Magikarp.
Oh, okay.
You catch
Because
a
it's got
Magikarp-
Hydro Pump.
Yeah, it's got Hydro Pump. Because I
Oh.
remember seeing a clip someone, what's an Alpha Magikarp? What's it going to do? You splash? And it's like, Hydro Pump. And he was like, holy shit.
That's brilliant. That means Gyarados would have it though too, wouldn't it?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, well there you go.
But so like at level 20, you hear Magikarp evolves to Gyarados. So my Gyarados has got Splash, Tackle, and Hydro Pump.
Oh, so the other useful Pokemon that I've had so far, and more recently got it was Garchomp.
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Wait, what is it? Garchomp, the fully evolved one?
Yes.
Yeah. What's
So
the
you
what's
would Gabite or Gibble?
what the Gabite, the smaller one?
Yes, Gabite.
Yeah, I got Gabite, but let me tell you,
No,
that
sorry,
was
Gibble. Sorry, apologies, Gibble. Sorry.
Gibble. But let me tell you, that was the most irritating. Oh,
Can I tell you, I had a good
spent
time with that.
I spent a full day and night, 2 full and day night cycles trying to catch this friggin' thing because I'm being chased by these mole rat. I forget what they're called. Things.
Drillbur.
Drillbur everywhere, and the alpha whatever alpha crocodile. I forget.
No. Croconor? No, Croconor's the flaming Totodile. Mm-hmm. I should know.
It took so much effort to just try and catch these Gilberts or whatever it's called.
Drillburs.
No, the
Gibble.
Gibble. It took so much effort to catch one of these Gibbles because every time I threw a Pokemon, Pokeball at it, no matter what, it had like a really low chance. The only way I caught one was doing it at night and using a Dusk Ball
Yes.
and defeat because I would defeat them instantly because my Pokemon were either a higher level and
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
busy trying to run away from a bunch of other Pokemon. So I'd defeat it, throw a Pokeball. Oh, it didn't work. So I'd have to run around for ages or leave the map and come back. And yeah, I finally caught one, and because I caught it at level 30, I could just instantly evolve it.
Yeah. So my experience with getting the Gibble was funny because I was just going for EXP grind in that area because I've got Pokemon who've got Earthquake or Ice Punch, like Lucario has Ice Punch. And so like when you get all the dribbles coming up at you, that's when you can use Earthquake because that knocks them out essentially, or Ice Punch.
Yeah, I should
But-
be using Earthquake. I don't think I've got any Pokemon with Earthquake.
But because the more you knock out, you get more
my
spawns,
team.
obviously. And so the Gibble pops out of the hole. And so like you look down the hole, you can see the Dribble's nose sticking up.
Yeah,
You're
I've
like,
been
"Oh,
running.
Dribble."
I was running around, running past, looking like I
Yes.
don't want to get too close because I don't want this thing to pop up and start chasing.
I wanted
me.
to pop up so I can get EXP when I knock him out. So yeah, I was just doing that constantly, and then a Gibble pops up. Oh yeah, normal Gibble. All right, so like 20 minutes later, oh Alpha Gibble, thank you. So I knocked him out instantly, and caught it. I was like, yes, perfect.
Oh, you got an alpha one. Oh,
Yes.
that's weird.
I know, very lucky, very lucky. But I
Where'd
was
you
like-
get the Lucario?
I got the curry from it was from a Riolu. It was.
Yeah, but where'd you get the Riolu?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, because I haven't seen one. Well, no, I've battled one, I think. Unless I have caught one, I didn't realize.
I can't remember. I caught it. I saw someone did a guide video about where you get early rares, and that was one. One I haven't
Oh,
got. I
Jackson,
haven't
you've
got
been
is
spoiling
Dratini.
it.
There's a Dratini I haven't caught. Like a very obvious, easy to
I
get
haven't-
Dratini.
I haven't caught a Dratini either.
And oh my gosh, this is the biggest thing that pisses me off so far.
Mm-hmm.
Eevee has a ridiculously hard catch rate.
Really, I've got an EV.
Yeah, I've got 3, but I'm trying to get more so I can finish off the rest of the evolutions.
Where did you find them? Because I just found one randomly on a rooftop,
Oh yeah, I've been looking there too, but
and I was like, "Oh, there's an EV."
there's a
Yoink.
chance that they spawn there, but they don't usually. I've had the 3 or 4 times I've tried to check there, they've never been there. They usually spawn in this little courtyard area where there's a water bridge and like
How do you know that?
Because I've caught 3 of them there before.
Okay, so you haven't been been cheating, have you?
No, why would I be cheating?
What my thing is, I don't get why people are so annoyed about this game.
I think because they were hoping for more.
I suppose because I'll say this, right? It's mechanically it's not the best game, and considering it's a Pokemon game, I don't really care as much if the mechanics aren't the best, right? But also like people like, oh, it's a bad game, like bad game for that price, and I'm sitting there going, well, the price is pretty good for what it is.
Definitely.
Like here at least $70 is pretty.
Can I say
Nothing wrong with that. Most Nintendo games and most AAA games are like $99 here or $100 here. So if it's $70 here, then it'd be $35 or something in the US or $40.
So the thing I see it as is, this is probably going to be a clip or a suggestion for YouTube. The thing is, there's the weight expectation from the community thinking that this game's going to be about this versus what we actually get. And so what the community were thinking was, oh, this is a Pokemon Legends ZA game. This is going to be about Kalos. This is going to be the Gen 6 games, because in the Gen 6 games for Pokemon XY, there was so much stuff that the game was... there's so much content that was scrapped due to time regulations and pressures. And so, like I said, towards the start of the episode, the Zygarde was meant to be in there. There was meant to be a story revolving around Zygarde, like with Pokemon Z, but that was cancelled out. So the people were like, oh, Gen 6 remake initially, because they saw the first ever trailer, and without knowing anything else, they're like, oh, it's Gen 6 remake or something, or Gen 6 spin-off, whatever, something involved with the Kalos. And then over time, we slowly learned more about, oh, so it's just the city? And then that's when people started having their doubts and fears, like, oh, this game's going to be bad, because how are you going to do just playing in a city? And then I remember seeing some people kind of explaining how it's like Yakuza games, where they're in just the city as well, but those games are good in their own rights.
Those games are big, though.
Yes.
Like, that's, like, think you can... Comparing this to, for example, any GTA game, and when I say any, I mean any from like the third GTA plus.
That's big maps.
Like, they're much bigger maps.
Which
Like,
is probably
so
why
much
this game was so cheap, though, because we were restricted just to Lumio City, and yeah.
Quite literally, you can't leave. I watched a video, like, I didn't spoil much for me, but like I watched a video where a person's like, "What happens if you try to leave Lumio City?" And I thought that someone had done like editing or something, or they made their own thing
for a Rickroll
like,
or something.
Yeah, I'm like, there's or they've done. They
Never gonna give.
They
you
did their
up.
own animation or something. No, it wasn't. It was just they like edited it so that it animated their way. And I'm like, there's no way it like asks you 3 times if you really want to go, and then even when you do, you just wake up on a bench. So I went and did it, and it was like, no way, this is in the game.
People are taking the in-game things like those benches. People are like, oh, those are the anti-homeless benches like they have in Paris.
No. It's like, because the game literally is like, are you sure you want to leave? Adios, Lumos, or whatever the city's called.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff. You still need to help out whatever the chick's name or the guy's name, depending on your character.
Yes.
Terria or whatever. You've still got to help out your friends. Adios, Lunas. This is your last chance. If you really going to board the train and go to the airport. Adios, Lunas. You woke up from a dream. You were napping on a park bench.
I'll tell you one.
It would have been so much. It wouldn't have been very Nintendo. I'll say that. But it would have been so much funnier if the game just went to credits.
Roll credits.
Yeah, and then
You never
just
say
rolled-
Lumiose, the bad ending.
and then you opened up, and then you woke up on a park bench. That'd be the best part.
It is the one thing I like to know from the opening of the game. When you start a new game, you're on a train. I would like to know, where does that train come from?
It comes from the airport, apparently.
Airport? Really?
Yep.
Oh.
When you go to leave, it says, "Are you sure you want to board the train and head to the airport?"
Oh, airport.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because in Kalos, I don't remember there being an airport in XY, but maybe there is. Airport. Okay.
The map for this city is just a confusing maze half the time as well.
Yeah, no, it is a bit. That's why you have the fast travel there, at least.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's more like jumping on the rooftops, and if you fall off, you then have to go back to where you went up because it's
Yeah.
good luck trying to get back to where you were
Yeah, I
following a
suppose so.
different path, for example.
Yeah, true. There's one theory I want to raise. With you probably have you don't really know much about this because you didn't play Pokemon Sword Shield.
No.
Maybe you did. But
I
in Pokemon Sword Shield, there's a guy called the Bull Guy, the Pokeball guy, and he's always in the gyms. If you go to him, he gives you a random Pokeball at a time. In this game, if you throw a Pokemon and it doesn't catch a Pokemon or
Yeah, I
you
know.
miss the
There's a
throw,
guy that returns them to you.
yes, people are like, is that the guy who was dressed up in the Pokeball costume? It's
Maybe.
likely because
Except-
he was in Galar, which is across the ocean from Kalos. France.
Except the guy who gives you the Pokeballs, right? He's wearing the same outfit as a bunch of other people that
Yes,
you
he is.
verse in the
Yes,
battle
yes,
area.
yes,
They're like some sort of, what are they? Like some sort of official.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
They
They're
give
like
you stuff.
a supply, I guess. He's the kind of guy I would expect to be behind the counter with the nurses are when you do shopping and healing.
That's true.
But
That's
yeah,
true. But yeah, so my judgment would be it's not a very good Pokemon game compared to other Pokemon games.
yeah, it's trying to be something. It's
No, it's just not a very good Pokemon game compared to other Pokemon games. Like that's. I would rather play. It sounds bad. I'd rather almost rather replay Scarlet and Violet.
which is why I think it's not a mainline game. It's a spin-off game.
But
Which is what
for
which
the
is what
price
these games
it
are trying to
is-
be.
for the price it is, and the fact that it's still a good game. Like it's not a bad
Good.
game.
It's worth the buck, really.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Like I'm happy with my purchase. Right, let's put it that way. Like
Yes.
I'm getting plenty of game time out of it. I'm enjoying it. The storyline's a little bit retarded, but
Question:
actually getting through the storyline is fun.
how many play hours have you put into it so far?
I don't know, like 3 days or something. I can't remember.
Oh, I've got 24 hours.
Oh, okay. What's your
According to
highest
the-
level? What's your highest level Pokemon?
My Lucario, level 50.
Okay, because I've got I think my Emboar has just gotten a level 60.
Yeah. You sent me the photo of your team a little while ago, and I'm like, damn, he's got level 49, level 50 already.
Yeah, it's changed. Well, that's the funny thing. I was sitting there going, this didn't take very long. It's been
Well,
very quick.
That's the problem, though, because I focus on... Because I'm a completionist when it comes to the Pokemon games. I must fill out the decks. I must evolve every Pokemon to the stage that they need to get to.
I mean, I've been catching every Pokemon in every battle area,
That's fair.
except for I think it's Wild Zone 7. There's like that
Ordino.
that Odino, yeah, it's the most it's nowhere. It's not there
Yes!
at night, it's not there
It
at
doesn't
day.
exist.
It does, so it's not just me that's like, where the fuck is this
You
Pokemon?
have to probably unlock more zones for it to spawn, I think, maybe.
I don't think so. I think there's a glitch or something. Maybe there's something special you have to do. I was actually going to Google it because I'm sitting there going, I like seeing these little ticks next to the
Yes.
zone. And that's the only one that doesn't have a tick. I'm like, I just want
Same.
like this irritates me. I'm not much like I don't care about all these question marks all over the map, but like this I'm enjoying this completionist, this feeling of completing this
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
going to
think
complete
we'll-
the Pokedex. Forget that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'll wrap up shortly, but I think this is a good sort of checkpoint to see where we're at with the game currently, and maybe once we've both finished it, maybe I don't know how soon I will finish it, but I'm enjoying it slowly as possible because it's a fun game. I just like open world games. I just find myself exploring all the time.
So
And,
I'll tell you where I'm up to. I'm up to where you meet the gang, or the Team Rocket-esque kind of people.
Are they like a blackish purple color?
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I think I saw
Kind
them
of.
accidentally. What's the point? I think I came across them accidentally.
Oh, maybe. But they there's a main story thing with the people.
Okay.
But you're really close to it anyway. And I'm saying they're like the Team Rocket just because they seem to be a bad organization. But I don't know if they're bad guys. I don't know if they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I think
Fair
they're
enough.
just bad guys.
Apologies.
But yeah, I said 3 days, but I'm talking about 3 days worth of like not 40, not 72 hours. I'm saying like 4 hours a day. So what's that, like 16 or 20 hours? Is that what
Fair
you
enough.
mean?
Yes.
When you said you had 24 hours?
so
So I'll
when
probably,
you go to save your game, it says there playtime.
I can go tell you right now.
Sure. Because I'm at 24 hours and 19 minutes. I'm pretty sure is what I saw. But yeah, I think I'm enjoying it so far. I'm probably going to give it a 7 out of 10, just because two of my favorite Pokemon are in it. But that's just not a justifiable reason. But no, I like it. It could have been a bit more, I reckon. But
18 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
There you
fair
go. See?
enough. Cool. Yep.
No,
Nailed it.
that was just showing D. Let's see. Pokedex 120.
Oh, you're up to D. I'm still on E.
Yeah, I know. That's the yeah. I'm versus the next guy and all that because I've been kind of half speed running this game a little.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I've been trying to do everything as fast as possible, and that's why the battle zones are such a pain in the ass.
They're good for money grinding, though. That's the only good thing about battle zones is good for money grinding.
I mean, yeah, but you don't really need the money grind, really.
No,
But,
well, I guess not.
I did most of my money grinding in like the third battle zone where I defeated like 20 people and got 2 times.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? You know, you pick up those cards. They give you like extra missions to do. So when I was E, I picked up 2 cards that were like defeat trainers that are higher ranked than you. I'm like, that's perfect. I want to verse those people, more experience. I ran around the entire map.
None of them.
None of them were higher. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, give me something. I want a C or a D. I want to verse an A. That'd be great.
Because that's got like the highest points and the highest money reward too, from memory.
Yeah, it was like I'm sitting there going, this is sick. I can do that.
But you can do it 3 times or something.
Yeah, that's it. It's 3, not 1. Didn't get 1. I'm like, what's the point of having these cards if you can't even use them? And that was the only point I'd found those cards in the battle zones. Like all the other ones that I did, all the other zones, there were none of them.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
But yeah, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's not that. Look, it's not the best game in the world. It's not the worst
Look,
game in the world.
I'm not biased. I'm not a stuck-up Pokemon fanboy, so I can respect your choice.
I'll certainly say
Considering you haven't played a Pokemon game, well, you played Scarlet Violet, I guess that was your last one.
that's the one I'm comparing it to most.
But before that, when was your last Pokemon game?
I don't know. Maybe Emerald.
Yeah, that's a fair
I
high.
think
I
I
feel
didn't
like if
play
you-
any of the 2D, 3D ones.
I feel like if you had a few more games in between Emerald and Scarlet Violet, you probably have a bit more of a spread out opinion. But I can
doubt
understand
it.
why you've said what you said because
All the other games except for Legends, by the sound of it, they're just the same as the originals.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, what mechanic's different? Is it a 2D based game? When
So
did 3D
after
3D
Gen-
Pokemon games
after-
start?
Gen 6, so XY.
XY. I'm not talking, and obviously you've got the ones before that on GameCube, like Colossus, but that doesn't count. Or
They're spin-off
Colosseum?
or side games.
or
yeah.
Shadows of Lugia. Those don't count.
XD.
They do, but they don't in this scenario.
Yeah.
So X and Y became 3D,
Yes.
like proper 3D.
Yes.
What's the difference between them and Scarlet?
What do you mean?
Like, so X and Y.
So X and Y still maintain the same formula, like routes, no open areas. Just
So it was the same as the 2D games, but it was 3-dimensional.
yes.
Okay. Well, then they're probably yeah. Because it sounds like, as far as I'm concerned, there's only been like two different styles of Pokemon game, like main games, and it sounds like it's the Legends games, and it's just how the original games played.
Yep.
And I guess Scarlet Violet is sort of like a mix, not mix, but it's like an upgraded version of how the original games were. It's an open world version of X and Y.
It's an attempt.
What, Scarlet?
Scarlet Violet was an attempt, yes.
I thought it was great. I think it was a fantastic game.
I mean,
it was basically
okay.
Pokemon Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Or Pokemon. What's another open world game? I'm trying to think.
What, are you talking about Pokemon open world games?
No, another open world game besides Elden Ring. Like what Elden Ring's based off. Doesn't matter.
Not Dragon. Elder
Dragon Ball
Scrolls.
Z.
But then...
Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls is open world. Yeah, I guess it's like it's Scarlet Violet was basically Pokemon Elder Scrolls. But you know the great thing about Scarlet and Violet, right? The map wasn't too big.
Yeah, I
It
guess
was
so.
the perfect size map where it's big enough where you can do a bunch of exploring and traveling and all that. But at the same time, it wasn't so big that you couldn't do everything. Like,
Yeah, well,
if you-
Scarlet Violet... The problem with Scarlet Violet is that game was built for Switch 2, not Switch 1, so...
Yeah, 100. Well, it was still fine with the Switch one.
Yeah,
But
it
yes, I
was.
agree.
But that's the thing, though, because like I've enjoyed it on the Switch one. I don't need the 60 frames per second to enjoy it fully. Like I enjoy it for what it is on the Switch one. So
Well, I don't care if I get a bit of lag.
yeah,
But
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
it's not like I'm playing Elden Ring where that actually matters.
yeah.
But I'll give an example. Like you said, Elder Scrolls, right? Do you know how much time you've got to put into completing Skyrim, for example? Like doing everything in
I'm
Skyrim.
assuming like 200 hours plus.
That's a lot of time, probably more than that. Maybe 200 if you're quick about it. Yes, getting everything in the game, like every location, for example, like it takes a long time. But I reckon you could do everything in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like in like a lot quicker. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So that's the main game I'm comparing this game to, basically.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'd say 5 out of 10. The mechanics, there are small things that could use some tweaks, like the like a couple of the battle mechanics, the deciding whether you have a ladder or whether you have an elevator lift thing. Like that's very confusing.
A lot of
Like
a lot of
what-
inconsistencies, but that's
why not
Pokemon,
just
that's
have-
Game Freak though.
why not just have everyone? I remember that it's funny because you can see they've gotten to a point in the game where people have play tested, right?
Yes.
And they've fallen off this tiny ledge of a building onto a slightly slower part of the building, and they've gone, oh crap, I can't, you can't get back up. So we're going to put this tiny little ladder with 3 steps for you to go up.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well.
that's, and so I'm sitting there going, I get that. But
So my gripe with the game as a whole is that I wish you could explore outside the city just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much, just a little bit, because the whole idea with Pokemon Legends Arceus was that you had a base town, like Jubilife City was Jubilife town was your basic village, and then you went out to 4 or 5 different biomes and you explored those areas. Well, this one is you just plumped in an area where you're in a city and that's the area you discover. That's the only gripe I'll say about the game, but I'm still gonna give it a generous 7
Fair
because
enough.
Legends Arceus was a
You're a
trend set. It was.
fanboy. You're a gay little fanboy.
I'm trying to think how to say this. Pokemon Legends walked, so Pokemon Legends ZA could crawl. No.
You mean
Maybe the
it
way around.
walked so it could crawl? No, I think you got it spot on.
Okay, thank you.
I think Pokemon Legends walked so this game could crawl. Nah, but
Anyway.
I'll and I like the Mega Evolutions. I don't really care if some designs are crappy, some designs are good, but it doesn't really matter. I think they're pretty good. The Emboar design's pretty sick. He's got a little staff. So
Have you seen the other two?
no,
for the
no, I
starters?
haven't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't seen I've seen the Crocodiles.
Yes.
What's his name?
Feraligatr.
Feraligatr. Yeah, I've seen. Is his just like a big red thing over the top? Yeah. You can see that some designs people took more care with, and other designs people just went, "I'm going to extend the legs on this Starmie."
Make him
I-
leggier.
I There's apparently a Starmie boss that you fight, right? I did see a clip of someone fighting this thing. It looks absolutely terrifying as it runs after you. Like I'm like, no way, I can't wait to get to that. That's gonna be great.
I feel like some of these designs were Game Freak just like, what can we make viral and very memey? What can be our next meme bait?
I don't know about
Mega
that,
Starmie.
but
Yeah.
but
Anyway.
yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing the game and actually
Yeah.
giving it.
All right, we should wrap up, but yes, we should mention we've been live recording this on YouTube. Apparently, we've got 3 viewers who are very, very incognito, whatever it's called, incognito mode, but that's okay. But thank you guys for watching, listening. This was a bit more than half an hour, but you know, so happens. It happens.
Yeah, when you said how much content can we get out of this, I was like, we can get a lot of content out of this.
Yes.
Like,
So feel free to leave.
I've got so much I could talk about.
So feel free to leave any comments below on this video or this episode. And yeah, we'll be back again hopefully next week with a full proper episode where it's not just Pokemon, and I'm sure we'll hear a lot about Battlefield 6, I guess.
That's why this is the bonus one.
Yes, this is for the free bonus content that you guys totally didn't pay for.
The 5 people that might watch this.
So check out the YouTube, check out the Instagram, and we'll see you all next time.